Well, let's get watching, shall we?
One feature going. Like I said, Hambam is one of those players who feels.
Oh, come on, go full screen already.
Each one of those tools. Most characters and most players are kind of stuck, or.
So I already want to talk about Balrog's Fierce, and I maybe want to turn down the commentary audio a little bit so that you don't hear so many voices at once. Hambam chewing gum the whole time like it's nothing. So that's 2 heavy kicks blocked so far. Hambam's getting a sense that Flaquito likes to apply the free Grey Life where he think he can. That's when that crush counter Fierce comes in. I don't know what he hit, and I don't know how to play frame by frame on Twitch. I probably should have pre-recorded this, but I'm going to try and just pause rapidly, the old-fashioned way. Alright, we still have no clue what he's pressing. Oh, that was DP. That was definitely Fierce DP, or maybe back Fierce. It looked like Sakura bowed down a little bit. He might have Hambam might have crush countered an input error from Flaquito. Dude, that is definitely DP. That's crazy. Maybe Flaquito anticipates that Hambam wants to take his turn after the blocked heavy kick by maybe trying to punish with a 4-frame, but Flaquito knows that he's out of punish range when he does that heavy kick, so he does DP. It's a whiff punish, but just too negative for this DP to not get crushed by this fat stand heavy punch from Balrog, which is not a fast button at all. Still crush counters though, because I think this was HDP, which is also very slow. Medium DP I think would have hit Hambam no problem.
Most characters and most players are...
V-skill throw. Hambam never gives up V-skill 1, and I don't really think Balrog players should. The offensive potential it has, anti-fireball potential is also very big in this matchup against Sakura, who is rocking V-trigger 1, which means fireballs are an even bigger deal, and going through them is an even bigger advantage.
Kind of stuck, or at least they think they're stuck with, you know, at most, maybe you can select between V-skills or between triggers, but not between both. Boxer, Hambam,
it's all Grey Life, which has now been taken for Flaquito. Every single blocked attack was just heavy kick Grey Life, and that made that light punish do actually quite a bit of damage. Still more heavy kick from Flaquito. There's another one. Flaquito sticks out that light kick there, anticipating some forward movement from Hambam. See, Flaquito keeps... He's very eager for Hambam to get impatient after blocking so many heavy kicks. Flaquito wants Hambam to walk into this light kick. But watch, Hambam's just content to like still sit there holding charge, maybe looking for something more with punishable. He did take a small step forward, but not so big that the light kick made contact. If the light kick did make contact, I'm sure that was a buffer in the EX Hado. Because if light kick counter hits, it also combos the EX Hado naturally, which is pretty big reward for Sakura. Lets you start a sequence.
They're just different.
There's the EX Hado. -2. Hambam gets a little shimmy going. Cool. Flaquito doesn't bite. Comma, Tater. Hey! It's the light kick buffer I was referring to earlier.
They're just different situations. So V-skill 1, you can get through fireballs.
That light kick was cancelled to nothing. That makes sense. It was just a movement check. Sakura has nothing to cancel into with EX meter here, and the only way that you could get that light kick to combo into something without meter is with DP, which is, oh my god, what an unsafe buffer.
That's pretty cool. You got the overhead.
That time it worked. So it looks like Hambam was doing another stand fierce here to try to safely take his turn after blocking yet another Sakura heavy kick. But my god, Balrog stand fierce is way too slow for this 4-frame light kick. Even after -4. Balrog stand fierce is not fast enough. Oh, okay, we got something to respond to. I hear the monkey ball theme. TMart32 hosted the stream for 1 viewer. I'm delighted to hear that. Thank you very much, T-Mart. The more tests I get for my follow, for my host, for my subscription notifications, the better. Sometimes I forget I put so much work in that, and so then when I hear weird stuff randomly, I'm actually kind of shocked. But I'm the one that programmed that weird stuff. Thanks for allowing me to hear it.
So V-skill 1, you can get through fireballs. That's pretty cool. You got the overhead.
Yeah, so the last time that Hambam did stand fierce after blocking a heavy kick from so far away, Hambam was rewarded with a crush counter and Oki into a throw, which is where all the damage came from so far on this life bar. This time Flaquito doesn't do a weird, probably accidental heavy DP. Yeah, okay, so now I know what happened earlier. The last time this situation happened, after a faraway blocked heavy kick and Hambam pressed stand heavy punch, Flaquito did light kick into heavy DP, and that's what happens here. Light kick, DP, combo. Last time Flaquito just had an input error and got just DP because he pressed his light kick too early. That explains the hit from earlier. Alright, let's see what Flaquito tried to meet me with. We're going to go nice and slow with this, through this match analysis. Every turn will be thoroughly investigated.
Pretty cool. You got the overhead low mix up.
It's about to be boring in here. So back rise into wake up 3 frame, hit a Sakura stand medium punch startup. Flaquito just assumed respect here. He's not actually trying to meaty. It's more typical that people do wake up 3 frames when they're doing quick rise, but Hambam did back rise and then wake up 3 frame. A little bit more unexpected, caught Flaquito off guard. Literally off guard, literally pressing stand medium punch, trying to create some chip and pressure. Sakura stand medium punch is really rewarding once you're in range for it. The drawback, of course, is that the range is tiny, but her best links on hit come off of it. It's +3 on block, I think. 5 frame startup? No, I think it's +2 on block, 5 frame startup. That's it. It still frame traps into itself, no problem.
People are really talking up that V trigger too.
So this is where James comes in and improperly suggests that some Dawson players are playing V skill 2 when they're not. Thankfully, Ultra David corrects him.
2 doesn't exist. V trigger, yeah. All right, James.
I love V trigger 1 from Hambam in this matchup. You'll see he switches so often. This man has a real understanding of the character and all 4 tool sets that you may be able to have.
It's a slow walk back here for Hambam. At some point he's going to burst in. He tried it, but it was ready, but not for the second part.
See, Ultra David kind of read a little bit too far into the situation here, because Hambam didn't actually like go in and burst. He let Flaquito walk into this crouch medium punch. Bang. Right? It's not like crouch medium kick from Balrog is plus or anything. It's a negative button. And so the assumption from Flaquito is that Hambam blocks after his negative button. Hambam said, no, I'm not blocking. You're going to run into this crouch medium punch buffered into your death. Yeah, that was actually a dash. It looked like the startup of a dash. It's still a nice 150 damage chunk every time you land a raw EX dash straight. It's one of the best moves in the game still. Nice anti-air. Classic crouch HP.
Got something out of it.
I wonder if the heavy kick punish is all that Flaquito can get with Sakura here. Light kick's really good at punishing sweeps. But Flaquito might have been out of the range of the medium DP link. Yeah, that very well may have been. I'm sure Flaquito knows better than me. Kind of an accidental whip punish with that big slow heavy kick. Nice. Man, this mid-screen offense is working so well for Flaquito. And a full punish on the target combo. Hambam getting rocked this round. Oh my god, Hambam's throw teching was so on point. Like, not that throw teching is a skill you even want to have in Street Fighter V, right? Throw teching exposes you to shimmy, exposes you to getting counter hit by real meaties, you know, lots of stuff. But Hambam was so correct so often on when opponents were getting impatient with just applying Grey Life. Like, Hambam blocked actually so much, and he knew when his opponents were tired of blocking and wanted to throw. Like, I swear, it's a rare thing that you can have certainty in fighting games, especially when throw teching, but Hambam seemed to have it.
It was, for sure.
I think good commentators are good when they present things uncertain, not because they lack knowledge, but because they respect how complicated player intentions can be. Oh, big buffer. I wonder what got counter hit from that range. It's got to be a big heavy punch, I think, from Hambam again. Yeah, there's that big heavy punch. God, what a terrible button. This is like the button you have, and then this is the button she tells you not to worry about. Wait, here it comes again. Wait, come on. I think I paused too early. I'm trying to see what got counter hit by the crouch medium kick. blocked after a slight walk up. Flaquito slowly kind of bulldogs back in towards the corner. Oh, it was crouch medium kick versus crouch medium kick. You know, as Flaquito, you know that Hambam's antsy to stick out something that will activate into a V-trigger activation. And crouch medium kick from Rog is a very common activation cancel because of the target combo advances so far, puts Balrog pretty close, and leaves him in a position to link in a crouch medium punch on hit or go for a mix-up on block. Not this time though, because Flaquito sniffs it out and counter hits the forthcoming crouch medium kick with his own. Straight into DP with confidence too. Typically Sakura's do Tatsu when they're not confident. Oh, unwinnable situation. I think that hit another crouch medium kick as Hambam was trying to activate more. It's kind of like Mika's using crouch heavy punch to activate. It must happen at some point, and if you V-reversal, you're giving up on your way to take the round. There's KO the Poet in the chat. Fellow Boston compatriot. Fellow Rog player as well. Boston used to have like 5 Balrogs. KO the Poet, Nappa, Hambam, Nell, now Leon. Not that Leon and Hambam were really in the scene at the same time. Classic mix-up after EX-3. Every EX-3 V-skill leads to this like amazing mix-up. However, on counter hit, you can actually get a pretty good combo using EX-3 V-skill. Even without counter hit, you can link in a light kick. So this was actually a combo chance that could have been hit confirmed, but Hambam actually just took the throw instead after a tick. But that means it was kind of a predetermined decision, you know? He wasn't really looking to confirm at that point. Hambam keeps people in the corner really patiently. Stays back, anti-airs. Reduces your escape options, you know? And it's so much less likely that Hambam can get whiff punished if the opponent can't walk back to make space for whiff punishes. Like, that's just why the corner is good. But not many people use the corner like that. A lot of people use the corner to press throw and strike throw mix and make it so that people can't walk away from throws. And that's why the corner's obviously good, but the secondary buff is what Hambam uses best. He just removes your ability to walk away and make things whiff. Presses you with buttons. Running the, oh god, that was so impressive. And I'll tell you why after this. Still hard to get anything going. Good Oki on that though. That's the best part of the V skill too from Sakura. Really, really good Oki. Anyway, so this throw Oki is obviously fully punishable. You know, the dash is just not real, but dashes aren't actually reactable outside of context. You need some anticipation to react to dashes in Street Fighter V mostly. And then light kick in a throw is a real frame trap against 4 frame. Sakura does have 3 frame, but you know, it's hard to react to a light frame trap.
Yeah, and it's a hard tournament to get through. Right. Strong players in this area. Is that enough? It's not quite.
Last season that would have killed for sure. It's that 25 health right there.
No, it's too far. Yep, tried it out.
Hambam is a sniper with every single light kick. He can counter hit something. I don't actually know what, but Rog V-reversal is really interesting. I feel like it's somehow less negative on block than other V-reversals. It may combine well with the fact that Rog has 3 frame, but I feel like if the headbutt hits you from further out, most V-reversals are -2. This one I think can be -1. It's weird, but I think it can be -1. What did he hit? I have no idea. It was a really early frame that got counter hit by that light kick.
Yep, tried it out. Success.
God, this game's fast. Can I put it in slow-mo or something? Gonna have to move forward a little bit.
Yep, tried it out. Success.
Alright, it's right after this. Get ready, folks. Yeah, it's okay, stand medium punch. This animation barely moves Sakura, so it's hard to tell that it's stand medium punch. But that actually makes sense. 5 frame button versus 3 frame button. After -1. Probably -1. If it is -2, then Sakura stand medium punch is 6 frames, and I'm mistaken.
Good going, Hambam.
It very well may be.
Wow, a lot of people hitting buttons.
It's still plus enough on block to frame
That's
trap
what,
into itself.
Barlad did to Flaquito. He got his V reversal block and then did crouching light kick, and Flaquito walked into it. And here, same thing. All the
Yeah, James, it's actually not the same thing. He didn't walk into it. It was a counter hit. Flaquito took his turn right away.
V reversals on block. They're usually -2.
Yeah.
-2, -1.
But that was definitely a moment where Flaquito could have pressed something. He might have just been swinging for a bigger button or trying to walk.
Hambam really is keeping his charge very aggressively.
Grab, something like that.
Trying to steal a bigger turn.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Didn't have charge there, though, for that crouch medium punch. Ooh, big counter hit.
Swinging for a bigger button or
Yeah.
trying to walk
Well,
up for a
you know,
grab.
small counter hit that converts well because it's Sakura. Medium DP is always in range. Those are some actually big whiffs. Like, Sakura could stick that Chuck Taylor right in there. Ooh, nice, nice. That is just so pretty. Let's watch it again.
Might have just been swinging for a bigger button or
Yeah.
trying to walk up for a grab, something like that.
Trying to steal a bigger turn.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So many whiffs. Light kick versus heavy punch. Yes. Your button or the button you're not supposed to worry about. Hambam worries about it now as he gets hit.
Woo. OS on that standing light kick.
Like, unironically, like, Balrog's buttons are actually super stubby outside of stand heavy punch.
Keeping it patient here.
And stand heavy punch is insanely slow.
Slowly push back. You know, at some point there's going to be like a DX dash.
Right.
He doesn't want to be cornered fully, but he's very close to it now.
Yeah, like I
That's
said,
right, David. Oh, stand heavy punch gets whacked again. This time it gets crush countered instead of regular countered.
to the heavy punch. Flaquito is really starting to get a read on this neutral here, close to stun. Oh my!
Oh, you left Hambam with so many resources. And the back throw, too.
Back throw into
That'd be my #1 priority, is just not getting cornered. Like, as soon as that activation came out, I'd be backdashing. Let him show you what kind of counter hit or air crush counter confirm he has, because, oh my god, getting cornered is the worst thing that could happen. Not that what I'm saying is the correct decision, but I would definitely mash backdash as Flaquito before you get back thrown. It's not like it's MK where you can, you know, choose to tech one direction. Like, if you take a throw, they put you where they want to put you.
Here's where Hambam
Uh-oh,
shines.
that's actually it. That's
Yep,
actually it.
certainly super.
In the critical arc.
No stun factor.
Yes,
Yeah.
there it is.
What a
I love the tension that the confirm time that Balrog's V-Trigger 1 gives is awesome. It's like you're waiting and waiting and waiting for the super, and when it finally comes, you're like, yeah, they are dead as hell.
That's actually it.
In
Goner.
the
Yep.
critical arc. Is this gonna kill? Yes, there it is.
It's another reason to play another reason to play VT1 right there. Confirm time into super,
Man,
Part of why I love it, but it is very
easier combo to super.
very nerve-wracking.
It is.
I know Brian F liked to drop super on the left side of the screen.
It requires like a specificity of play.
Something he talked about on stream a couple times.
Yeah, that whole danger that you've been talking about. That's what
Also, the damage that VT1 gave probably allowed that super to kill in the first place. I wonder what that crush counter was.
That's what makes this game so stressful to play.
Yeah.
Light kick buffer whiffs. Hambam doesn't have a whiff punish though. Just a little too slow. I think you have to take a note from Daigo here and use crouch light punch into your back forward charge special. Daigo loves walk back, crouch light punch, EX boom as a whip punish. Hambam needed to do that here. Not that he had space to walk back, but at least holding back, crouching, because the light kick from Flaquito hits any button if the button's done instantly. It's by far the best check after throw tech in the entire game. Like, straight up. But it's still whip punishable. Right there. Come on. Hit it. Right in the ankle. I know you can reach it. Ah, too bad.
After that command, it just,
And then another whip punish attempt. Sweep versus sweep. Both whiff again.
yeah, that whole danger that you've been
Hambam's strength is his understanding of risk reward. He's not the most reactionary player. Because there's one whiff. There's another big whiff. Which are both attempted whip punishes. So credit to Hambam, of course, for going for it and having the awareness to study Flaquito's movement at all.
after,
It's often not on my mind.
yeah, that whole danger that you've
No, what got him crush countered?
That's what makes this game so stressful to play.
Yeah, yeah.
After that command, it
A crush medium punch. Advancing heavy kick has already been pressed here. RIP Balrog.
After when he played Eli the career, I was like, that was such a good match. He's like, yeah.
That's such a strong meaty for Sakura. Gotta hold the stand medium punch after, then gotta hold anything after. Walk up another stand medium. Bonus Grey Life, and it gets Hambam worried that he's taking too much Grey Life, which means they might be trying to escape later.
There we go. Now we went from one side of the screen to the other. Uh-oh.
It's rare that Balrogs bust out the overhead outside of V-Trigger, because they love V-Trigger reward for the overhead, and they want it to work when it will kill. But I like that Hambam still tosses it in there, gets Flaquito concerned about later perhaps.
Oh, a trade. And they're even in life. No anti-air, and guess what? Side switch.
Who needs a cross-up?
Rog's got no cross-up, but he made it out the corner at least.
Clearly, Balrog is just fine with that. Oh, again.
Oh, another overhead, twice in the same round.
It's gonna be good damage, but not gonna be
Reset
killed. The
into-
mix, yeah, the low
Nice counter hit.
crouching light.
So,
Clearly, Balrog is just
Balrog has a really interesting mind game with these Rekka on hit standing reset mix-ups.
Oh, again,
The more Rekkas he uses, the less advantageous he is on the standing reset. By 1 frame, you lose 1 frame of advantage for every follow-up punch, basically. So you want to do a couple and be left at least +1, so or be left at least +2, so your 4-frame crouch light punch can counter hit Sakura's 3-frame crouch light punch. You need to use crouch light punches, Balrog, here, and not your 3-frame button to make sure that you can counter hit into medium kick for the link, and then the kill.
The mix, yeah, the low crouching light punch.
Balrog doesn't get the greatest combo off of his 3-frame. He needs the target combo for it, and that's unsafe on block. So
Combo afterwards. I believe that's what it was.
Yeah, he doesn't go for those overhead low mix-ups very often, but when he does, it feels like they always connect.
Yeah, well,
They
that's-
connected against me, too.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why they do connect.
oh, I guess David played in this tournament. Congrats to him. It's great to hear.
Right? It's
Right.
because he doesn't go for it that often.
Right.
Look at that, just stuffing the standing heavy. Yeah, well,
That's a good way to make your throws a little bit
I
more
mean, that's
successful.
One of the reasons why they do connect, right? Is
Right.
If you
because
press
he doesn't go
lows
for
a
it that
lot,
often.
Right.
then people stop going away, walking away from your throw. So that's why Hambam dashes up and throws after.
Stuffing the standing heavy kick. But you see right there, as soon as Flaquito realized,
Damn.
that's one of the
Was
reasons
that
why
really
they
not
do
in punish
connect,
range?
Right? Is
Right.
because he doesn't go for it that often.
Right.
Look at that.
I can't believe that this light punch whiffs after the heavy kick. That totally looked like it was in punish range. I think Hambam was just late,
Right
honestly.
there, as soon as Flaquito realized that, he used that option.
Oh. I don't know, like, I feel like this matchup should be hard for Rog. Because light kick is the best possible punisher for every single dash straight. It becomes so difficult to space dash straight as Balrog. But damn, like, he just didn't use it very often in ways that are punishable. And so Flaquito didn't get to take such good advantage of the fact that
Connect, right? It's because
Sakura's
he doesn't
punish
go
range
for
for
it that
dash
often.
straight is much bigger than the entire rest of the cast.
Stuffing the standing heavy kick. But you see right there, as soon as Flaquito realized that, he used that
Oh.
opportunity to dash forward.
Gonna have to use like perfect spacing on lighter versions of dash straight.
Punish a lot.
Here we go. We've seen
Law and
Flaquito
range
in the
crush
corner.
confirmed.
It feels like it's
Shades of
the
birdie.
key of this match. And yet, it's 2-0 Hambam.
Heavy kick just whiff punish to light punch.
That doesn't feel right at
No,
all.
I know,
Doesn't
but-
feel right at all.
You know, it's a couple of things. It's Hambam turning it on, finding those moments to get in, and
This is the second time this has happened in the round. Low check into dash into throw. Balrog doesn't actually have a good enough backwalk speed to dash in and then walk out, so if he's going to shimmy you, he has to backdash back. And his backdash is actually quite good at this. You'll see a lot of backdash shimmy against Commander Jesse, actually, and probably in this set eventually too. Hambam dashes in, dashes out, does crouch medium punch into the DP. It actually does great stun as well.
occasionally just blowing up at the end of the round. But it's not just that, it's that he's been able to turn bad defensive situations into offense. Not just about the character.
David's exactly right. It's because Hambam knows how to block. He knows how to backdash.
Throw. Like you said, he has such a good read on the throw mix-up game.
No like crazy risky defensive options. He never uses EX armor or anything.
Fireballs, to be honest. That was all of his V-trigger.
Outside of the range of the frame prep he wanted, but oh my god.
Up there.
Just going into the Rekka, got a counter hit for him, and this does so much damage for Rog.
That was all of his V-trigger.
Alright, so big whiff, error. Error turns into success.
Flaquito notably
Yeah, I don't know what Flaquito did, but you gotta know that the Rog wants to cancel into this for potential huge damage on hit and safety on block with the continuing Rekka.
Flaquito,
Dude, I have no idea what hit him. I'm gonna have to slow-mo that one.
and you gotta hold it through all these fireballs. And I'm surprised that he
Or not, I know what hit him, but I don't know what Flaquito tried to do. Maybe it was backdash? Alright, so he blocks this crouch medium punch and is holding low, which is good because Balrog starts this Lawn Rekko in VT1 with low typically, and if he catches you holding back, with meter especially, you might take 400 damage, so be careful. Especially when Balrog has EX dash low, then it's safe on block and potentially like death on hit. Dude, what did he do? I mean, maybe he did stand light kick, because his character was starting to stand up.
notably was standing up there, just in case. And so Hambam went low. Genius.
Wow. Normally when people bait DP, they at least like mask their intention to bait DP by doing a couple like fake meaties or pressing some buttons or walking forward against you as you wake up, but Hambam literally just crouched there holding charge. And Flaquito thinks that if you're crouching there holding charge, then Hambam intends to do a meaty into EX dash straight, which he has the meter for. But my god, he is literally just sitting there with the intention of sitting there, and he even walked back to try and get out of potential wake up throw range, and then crouched again. Hambam's actually super active in small, minute decisions on defense like this.
Okay, the desperation uppercut.
How funny is that combo as well? He killed with something that like barely killed. Just showing his knowledge of life bars and calculation, I guess. Even Ultra David points out, he's like, why did he kill with that? I mean, it might have been easier for Hambam to do dash light kick here just from a level of comfort. But it is not the typical combo you see from Rog players.
The short target chain, that's a killer, I don't know. It worked. Match point Hambam.
Fun to hit buttons.
I agree with James there, big time. Every time he wakes up with this light kick, it just works.
I don't know. It worked. Match point Hambam.
I want to see it again.
Fun to hit buttons.
Good. Even with Sakura's walk speed, you're not going to walk up and produce any kind of fake Okazeme from mid-screen. You got to save your walk-up pressure after throw for the corner here. Sakura can still meaty heavy kick here, but I mean that's such a slow and unthreatening option that like Flaquito also from all the heavy kicks in neutral knows that Hambam will just block them and slowly get the gray life back walking away because Hambam's patient as hell. So I guess he finally pursued some kind of aggressive offense. Looked like it was the dash up stand medium punch once again that's about to get checked. Yet another counter hit light kick for Hambam on his path to grand finals. So no dash after the low check this time. Hambam shimmies a little bit, but Flaquito stays down, crouching, doesn't bite. And we return to neutral. With punish the crouch medium kick with heavy kick. Flaquito looking good. Their exchange with just buttons at mid-range is so interesting. It's mostly heavy kick versus heavy punch, light kick versus crouch medium punch, and Hambam sometimes throws out like a heavy kick, but not as often. Look at that. That's another element of footsies right there. The fireball was just an extended poke, which allowed a whiff punish against the heavy punch. That's like the most neglected aspect of the fireball game in all of fighting games. Yeah, there's the buttons. That's the dance. A lot of light kick from Sakura as well. Heavy punch looking for the heavy Tatsu buffer. I don't think Flaquito ever gets a heavy punch in this set, but it's an incredibly rewarding button as well.
He gives up the charge to walk in, and it feels like those moments when he does so are so often correct. Right?
But having said that, Flaquito's been playing.
Phew!
Sometimes he gives up the charge to walk
That's
in.
determination right there. Get one throw tech, walk up and do it again.
Correct. Right.
Good on Flaquito.
But having said that,
And the light hesitation, small step forward, crouch, and then walk in again. Flaquito wanted to be able to block Hambam pressing heavy punch after the throw tech,
Charge here, but sometimes
and
he
then
gets
walk
the
in.
chance to walk in,
And if there's no heavy punch, he gets to
feels like
walk in
those
anyway.
he does so are so often correct. Right?
But having said that, Flaquito's been playing this neutral for this round
Oh.
perfectly.
Yeah, well,
I
he
love the
basically
throw.
walks with all the resources in the
Yeah,
world, so
that's scary.
here it
part.
starts. Here it starts.
Oh,
He tries to get out.
Walking in
down
so
the
deep,
back.
but Flaquito walks back so much faster. This is Sakura's advantage. And a big advantage here for Flaquito as well is the fact that Hambam has already used his activation to generate the plus frames on this cancel. Without V-Trigger activation available, Balrog can no longer generate a meaningful combo from lows from far away. Balrog needs to be point blank to get a low confirm off his crouch leg kick. And off that pushback, he doesn't get to be point blank, and so Flaquito gets to walk back, or an even dash back, pretty much risk free, because this activation's gone.
Here it starts. He tries to get out.
Still walking back, you see? There is no low threat that Balrog has. He could get swept, and then Balrog could produce that Oki that way, but sweeping is scary. It's a big commitment.
Oh, here it is. Flaquito.
Not that Sakura does much damage, but you need big hits with her. Big hits and a lot of meter with Sakura, and you can put on the damage, but meterlessly you're not getting
He
much.
tries to get out.
Walking down the back dash.
Oh, here it is.
Crouch medium kick into Oki.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Is it enough?
No.
Mid-screen combo's kind of weak though.
No overhead.
Oh, he's looking in the belly of the beast.
Oh
right
yeah, he exploded on him.
Oh boy.
here. Starting it.
Oh, this comeback's happening.
How much meter?
Yep. Oh, with the super as well.
Oh, it was too far. It was too far.
Guess it didn't happen that time. Hambam wants that round erased from his memory.
How much meter?
Yep. Oh, with the
Right when I said it was gonna happen, oh my god, he made sure it didn't happen.
looking in the belly of the beast right here.
Oh boy.
Every over has worked so far, by the way.
Still one more series
Look
of
how
those.
much meter.
Fake overhead and low. Very plus here, but very far away, so kind of difficult to get anything going.
Oh,
So he walks back. Knows that pressing offense against a character with a light kick that big is going to be kind of scary.
the super as well.
The raw activation was interesting. I guess Hambam meant to go a little bit further forward here and maybe do dash punch into V-skill overhead. Which, by the way, would have worked. Flaquito is just crouching there. But not crouching close enough. Light kick seals the deal for Flaquito in this round.
Stay alive. Just
Flaquito.
one more round here. Can he bring it back?
Not going to comment on that Navy sponsorship outside of what I just said. This is the classic Balrog fake block string.
Just one more round.
Maximum pushback off lights into a very slow heavy punch that doesn't even come close to frame trapping. This is all Balrog can reach with, though, off of far away light punch. That's how you use your plus frames. You use it using a tool that could be counter hit by basically anything Sakura chooses to do. Light kick would counter hit, medium punch would. I mean, maybe even back fierce would, but we can do the math on that later.
Start. Yes, that's why you have to go on.
Good use of the anti-fireball. Even against Sakura, you can work that in.
Ooh, okay.
Crouch medium kick buffer confirm.
Hats off to him. Here he comes now. He's got
I'm not really sure what the EX was there. Maybe a little bit more stun. It actually does look... It looks like it does a substantial amount more stun. But if you hit the corner either way, your Oki is just about the same.
Here he comes now.
Yeah, I guess the max corner carry was the intention.
We've been here before.
And now throw as well.
Hambam with everything.
Look, another throw tech, right? The guy just doesn't get thrown.
Ooh, okay. If that was a confirm, hats off to him. Here he comes now. He's got the corner, but we've been here before. We've been here before.
Takes one, and now stuns a threat.
Just needs to hit him with one more
And
thing.
you know it's coming.
And so he blocks out.
Yes.
And he gets to save his activation for a chance to win this match.
A little too
Which, by the way, it's looking like he might.
low this time. Good block.
Gets to take the V-reversal away.
Just get out of there.
That's now you don't have to deal with the potential V-trigger activation to mix up her death.
There it is.
A fair trade, right? Flaquito loses all his V-bar, but gets to take away all that V-trigger and put it on a ton of Grey Life on Hambam, who could now die in one fully confirmed medium hit.
Still.
Like, medium punch back fierce, EX move might kill already. Probably not, won't kill fully, but it'll be close.
For Flaquito. That's
And but as the Grey Life comes back, the chance of that small medium confirm killing gets slimmer and slimmer.
You have 2 bars now.
And so as Hambam presses offense, he knows he's getting Grey Life back, so he's going in.
Here he comes.
Big buffer. Oh, scramble and a half. Alright, let's slow it down. We gotta slow it way down.
You have 2 bars.
That's another big whiff that Balrog could crouch light punch for sure. And yeah, we're gonna go slow. Hambam uses the whiff of heavy kick not to whiff punish or anything, but to generate a mix-up, which brings a lot more damage on the table, especially since Rog probably didn't have charge there. This is his corner game. Oh yeah, great reaction to the dash. Flaquito's only chance at landing a hit after that dash was to do EXTP right after, because he got counter hit out of whatever he was doing, which, I mean, I guess he was trying to take full advantage of the dash and go for stand medium punch instead of something quicker. He's a dangerous man. That's actually a really good reaction from Hambam to dash forward after. Well, the character's standing, so it was a standing button. And if it's a standing button, with Sakura, it's probably stand medium punch. Flaquito's still looking for that medium combo, which might have a chance of leading to a close to one-hit kill or something. Alright, alright. So Balrog's plus here. I believe it's plus 2, but I guess it only has... It could only be... Okay. Hambam got himself air reset, so he's backdashing because he got counter hit out of the air. So he must have only been neutral on that cancel or something. But I know that's not true because... Okay, hang on a sec. This is wild. I can't keep up with this yet. So you're going to see the heavy kick whiff and then the throw. Or not the throw, I mean the pressure. Crouch medium punch gets counter hit. EX dash straight. Okay. So into the hook. I'm gonna check this data right now. Actually, I have the game on for a reason because this determines everything. Let me turn on my game stream. Sword Moss, I'm happy you're digging it. It's gonna get a lot cooler once I turn on my game stream. Right. +2. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can see the frame data at the top left. Let me do that straight into V-skill 1. +2. Why does Hambam backdash on his own +2? If he wanted to bait EXDP, he'd have to just block. Yeah, he's backdashing on his own +2. It must be a shimmy attempt. Yeah, so he's trying to backdash from point blank to get Flaquito to throw tech, and then Hambam wants to hit the throw tech with a combo, and probably crouch medium punch into an EX special, and then maybe a kill. But because Flaquito mashes... Wait, I need to set the game back. Alright, we're back. Alright, so... Let's go back to the chaotic situation. It's never just forward, it's always a little bit of back. So the successful check on the dash, +2. Hambam backdashes on his own +2, going for a shimmy using backdash into probably crouch medium punch. Flaquito hits him with 3-frame crouch light punch. Air reset. Now what's going on? Flaquito tries to walk up for a mix-up after the air reset, probably looking for throw from point blank. And then Hambam mashes out that light kick into a full target combo.
Not enough.
Still not dead. But crouch light punch into stand medium kick frame trap for Rog. Actually, wait. Hang on. What the hell? That didn't even combo. Flaquito, what the... Dude, you have to at least be holding block in the opponent's combo in case they do drop it or do something that's not real. Scramble into scramble, 2 straight mashes. So this medium kick combos on counter hit into itself. On regular hit, combos into stand medium punch. Okay. It did combo. Medium kick combo there. So what... How many times am I going to go through this thing? blocked crouch light punch. Flaquito presses crouch light punch, 3-frame of his own, but this is a true frame trap. And it combos and Hambam hits it. Okay, I just totally misread it before. Sorry about that. But Hambam actually took it really clean in the end.
All the way back this round to take it over Flaquito.
He got mashed on, then he mashed back, and then Hambam did something that under no circumstances could be mashed on with the medium kick, counter hit combo. Crouch light punch, medium kick is a classic ROG sequence. Hambam represented it right when he needed it. Got the kill.